Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Hunter Biden just got some horrible news of his own making. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You guys remember when you were a kid and you wanted to get somebody to do something or say something and they wouldn't do it? And so you would say the opposite thing, and then they would mistakenly say the thing they didn't want to say? That's kind of what Hunter Biden just did. The Republicans offered him a chance to testify before them. They have a lot of questions. They offered him a chance to testify behind closed doors. Well, Hunter Biden, he flubbed that. He said he will testify. He will testify in front of the House. But he wants to do it in public. Now I'm going to tell you why I think it's a mistake, but first let's watch this report.
Before a House Oversight Committee. If the committee takes him up on the offer, it would be the first time he would appear under oath in a public forum. Fox News legal editor Carrie Kupek-Urban watching this story out of D.C. What do we know, Carrie, at this hour? Hello.
Good morning, Bill. So what we know so far, the committee had subpoenaed Hunter Biden back in November, asking him to come in for a closed-door deposition in December. Hunter Biden's lawyer just responded yesterday with a letter to the committee saying, okay, we'll come in for this deposition. But in fact, we want to make it public. We want to do this in front of everyone, in front of cameras. And so we're waiting to hear back what the committee says about that.
Oh, so yesterday they subpoenaed his uncle too, right?
They have subpoenaed a number of his family members.
Yeah, and he said he would appear too. Is there progress on that?
Yeah, those are being handled by different lawyers. But, Bill, I think what's very interesting about Hunter's lawyer's response here is, one, that it's a pretty calculated, risky move. And here's why. He knows that if Hunter appears before committee, before cameras, live on TV, he knows that the members are not going to be able to help themselves. And they're going to make it all about one person. And who is that person? Joe Biden, his father. They're going to be thinking out 2024. So I think what Abbe Lowell is trying to do here is what he's doing is putting Hunter in a position where he can squeak by, possibly as a sympathetic character. And he's banking on the members making it about his father. Because at the end of the day, Hunter is his client, not Joe Biden. So it's a pretty interesting move because, again, if Hunter appeared behind closed doors, anybody can pull up that interview. They've been transcribing these interviews, so anybody can take those and look at those. And that's when they really get into the nitty-gritty because these are staff attorneys who typically conduct these interviews. So it's not the grandstanding that we normally see in these hearings. They really get down to all the nuts and bolts. And that's not something, as a lawyer, you want to put your client in a position of doing.
So I would look at this, Carrie, and I'd say, okay, well, I mean, they've been wanting him to testify, so let's go ahead and do it. Or is Hunter's team playing a game of legal chicken? And I guess therein lies the riddle at the moment.
Yeah, it's a very interesting move. Abbe Lowell is a very good lawyer. He has a great reputation here in Washington, D.C. He's been doing a number of aggressive moves like this. Because keep in mind, he's also been saying that Joe Biden's DOJ is being weaponized against Hunter Biden. He's also arguing that Joe Biden's gun policies are unconstitutional. So now he's going to put the president's son in a position before the committee where it's really going to be a bad day for his father, not necessarily for him. So these are all very calculated moves as an advocate for his client.
Well, if they are public and if it happens, it would be must-see TV. Carrie, thanks for that.
Now, Hunter, I don't know if you're aware, but there's an election coming up, and Daddy Dearest is on the ballot, and, things are already not looking good for him. Do you think he wants the spectacle of you testifying before the House of Representatives to weigh on his campaign? In fact, I know he doesn't, because reports have surfaced today that the White House is furious with how Hunter Biden's handling this whole thing and that he's not consulting the White House with how to handle it. This is an absolute absurd move. It is an absurd decision. It is ridiculous on every level imaginable. Why would you do this? You fell right into Jim Jordan's trap. You fell right into Comer's trap. You did exactly what they wanted you to do. Foolish mistake, Hunter. Foolish mistake. But it's going to make for great television. I want to know what you guys think about this. Please let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.